battle down the straightaway. Konno going all the way up and down across the track there. I'm sorry to interrupt, but man, that was close, doing all he could to just keep and Amjad Yaman involved now in that battle. He's coming up through, but Konno again just side to side, trying to keep John Allen behind him. Really evasive moves there, playing defense best he can to stay in this lead.
Oh, and here comes the Mustang on this as Kanchin's looking to go to the inside. Now he's going to look to go to the outside. No, he's going to behave as that Mustang goes through of Tomanin. That's going to give a little room to Konno. That could be all she wrote. If Konno maybe can break the draft here, it's going to be, let's see how much of that Deuce Allen was using the draft to hang on to the back of Konno. That Mustang still biding his time, waiting for the right time to go through. He'll be able to get him now on the straightaway, but let's see what that does to Deuce Allen.
Yeah, Amjad getting around and doing it clean around Konno. John Allen, Deuce not giving up here. He is still in the throttle, still looking good. Still working his mirror, though. Kanchin is all over him. And he's just got a mirror full of Kanchin. Kanchin just continuing to burn this track up, hopefully not burning up the car at the expense of this battle we're seeing.
That's right, that was Yaman. That's the driver switch. My timing and scoring didn't update my driver swap there. So Yaman gets around in the 49 Motorsports Mustang. Let's see, Yaman currently running in 7th position in that class. But go ahead, look at Deuce Allen now. He's been able to hang in there.
Yeah, he has. Deuce having a great race, and Konno. I'm sure even Konno's maybe a little surprised right now that he just can't seem to find the pace to get away, and even having to work with Amjad there a little bit in that traffic. It doesn't seem like he has just opened up as far as you would have thought here at this point. And I think that's a lot of credit to Deuce. But Deuce, again, having a fight off a charge from Kanchin right there. Man, that was awful close, Bill.
Yeah. Konno is looking in his rearview mirror, loving what he's seeing there, because every time Kanchin makes a move on Allen, it slows Allen down, and it drops him a little bit farther back. I think Kanchin is actually faster. I think Kanchin would really like to get around Allen and make a run on Konno. I think Kanchin thinks, I can be the leader of this race if I can just get this done. Let's go ahead and stay here for a while and see if Kanchin, don't be surprised if he doesn't try to make it here on the straightaway. If he gets a good run off that last corner. Last time, Allen ducked to the inside to try to protect the inside of 1 and 2. Here we go. They come around here. Kanchin gets a little bobble coming around. He's got a pretty good run on him. He's not tucked in behind, so I don't think he's going to be able to do it this time. Kanchin not tucked in behind Allen, so I don't think this is the lap he's going to do it. Meanwhile, good job from Allen as Allen is able to close the distance. Oh, and here, sorry, Kanchin's going to make a move. Allen goes a little wide through 2. Now they come down to this left-hander, and Allen's going to have the inside. Kanchin's going to back off.
Man, what a battle. Yeah, Kanchin seems to make that ground up coming through turn 1 and out of 2, but they get to the lefty, and that move has happened a couple of times, but he just can't make it work up there.
If watching Frozen has taught me anything, it's love is an open door, as Princess Anna likes to sing. But Deuce Allen he is the Ice Queen. He is Queen Elsa. He's putting his foot down and says, close the gates. There'll be no open doors here. I'm holding my 2nd position.
Well, thank you for injecting that into the broadcast.
I've seen that movie more times than I care to admit.
I'm not familiar with that title, sir.
Oh, got to learn some Olaf there as this battle continues. Let's leave this for a second. We'll go ahead and jump back to the 3 in the Mustang. We'll see what's going on. Widen, hit that wall. I've done that.
Here comes Kanchin. Kanchin to the inside. Oh, 3 wide going down the front straight. Kanchin all the way down inside.
3 wide.
Into 1.
3 wide.
Marco Abate into the wall, guys, on the uphill.
Oh, so much excitement. Abate into the wall. We're going to stay with this battle for the lead. Oh, it's 3 wide, and Konno now has dropped down into 3rd place. And yes, and that's the Aussie Posse team has taken the lead. As Sonny Kanchin has put it in front. Deuce Allen in 2nd, Sonny Konno in 3rd, and Abate is in the wall for the Mustangs. Too much excitement to cover on one camera. Let's go back to that 2nd and 3rd place battle, and it looks like Konno has got around Deuce, huh?
Yeah, Konno got around him. He, just a real good, strong move, but Hey, Deuce is not giving up at all. I mean, Deuce is all over his bumper, trying to drive that car in a little bit harder into these turns, but we still got a long way to go. Got to take care of that car and not use it all up here before it's time. But, you know, the advantage with those two lies to Kanchin right now, because, again, he just continues to show a better pace, and he's able to keep that distance between. They are starting to gain just a little bit, though. So Kanchin's going to have to keep it clean and try and keep all four tires on the track right here. Just making that last turn, that's where he's had trouble. He gets it clean that time, gets a nice run down the straightaway, but so do his followers. So that race is probably going to heat back up here pretty soon. We're watching here turn one as they come in. Konno still trying to fend off that charge from John Allen, Bill.
I think we're going to see those cars swap back and forth a lot before this is done, but if I could talk to him, I'd say, John, just cool your jets for a minute. Let Konno see if he can run down the Australian driver, and you can get all three of you back in this hunt, because if you keep fighting, that's not going to work out for you. We see it on screen right now. Kanchin out in front, and then there's Konno, and I think Deuce might be doing that. I think Deuce might be sitting back saying, okay, get us there.
Yeah, well, you know what? And they're about to start having to deal with the GS traffic. It's coming, and it's coming quick. So Allen's going to have to deal with Honzarenko here in probably within this lap.
And we have a body in the wall. A body.
They come through the last turn, heading down that front straight. He will put the power down on the Mustang, and he should be able to pass both of them. They're both staying to the left, giving him the right of way to go through on the right, and he makes the pass quite nicely and cleanly. Now for the second place Mustang, he's got some troubles there to pass these guys, because, and we have a battle going on there in the ST class, Sean.
Yeah, Konno trying to take advantage of that, but then gets stuck up on the outside there in the lefty, and Deuce able to hold it down. And I told you that Pierre coming off through the field there was going to shake that battle up a little bit, and almost didn't. Here comes Konno again.
They're still going at it.
Konno's still going at it. Gets the inside on him.
They can't go side by side through here, but they do. John keeps it. They go side by side through the hardest part of the track. Konno on the inside should have the advantage here. Allen fights back on the outside. He goes wide, he puts it on the grass, but no, he keeps it under control. They're still side by side as they head down to the final turn of the wrap, and Konno finally gets the lead. But Deuce Allen fights back on the outside with a little more momentum. Konno in front, Allen with a run. Konno defends the inside. Allen's going to keep the outside. Allen's going to try to have momentum as they go through 1 and 2. Konno on the inside. Allen breaks later. He catches up, but no, I think it's finally decided. Konno is going to take over second place. Allen going to peek at him, but I think it's done. Meanwhile, Sonny Kanchin is having what do they drink in Australia? He's having I don't know what they drink. He's having a bloomin' onion to eat, because he is really making hay while that battle is going on. Woo!
Well, Sonny's in Sydney, Australia, so he'll probably be cracking a VB beer right now. But guys, Steve Brown coming up on those two who are battling very hard. He's just going to add another component to this mix here as he comes up now through the right.
Kanchin has slowed down. I look back, he wasn't having trouble, but
I'm all over it.
Konno is gathering him in. What do you know?
Yeah. Konno is driving the wheels off of that car right now. I don't think Kanchin is really slowing down so much as it is Konno is just on a mission to catch him. Kanchin, of course, you know, been up here most of this second half of the race and worked real hard to get there, and hopefully hasn't used up the car too much yet. But again, Konno is just on rails right now. I think that bowl of Wheaties he had for breakfast there before he got in for this stint has really paid off, because he has found a second win in the last 20 minutes of this race, probably the most important and critical section of this race today.
Well, you know, I think fresh tires are a crutch for the less talented, and I think as these cars, as the tires wind down and they become harder to drive, I think that's where Konno is going to really maybe start to shine. And you know, Konno gets a reputation as being an aggressive driver. Sometimes you enter into a series and you get a first impression and a six with you. I don't think that's really fair anymore. We've seen Konno behave himself for what we saw him do behind Evan Maillard the last race where he was patient. This guy knows how to win. He knows when to be aggressive, and he knows when it's time to be patient. Right now, I think it's time for that Japanese driver to tighten the belts and get going.
Well, I gotta
Well,
tell
if
you,
I can jump in here, sorry, Sean. Konno is an aggressive driver. He's a tough competitor. But then, is he any different from Richard Eklund or let's say, Evan Maillard? I don't think so. These guys are really top-class drivers. They do what they do, and they do it well. And he's out on the grass right there now. But I wanted to just say that in the GS class, we've still got Trinity Motorsports leading. There's a 10-second gap to the second place. Bill, your fuel numbers. Are you sure these guys have to pit again?
No, I'm never sure about fuel. They always... We're hearing from our director, Hans Sorenko, put down the fastest lap of the race, 56.5. He is flying.
yeah, and he's getting the leader in SD and Kanchin.
He's just
and
past
Kanchin.
the Sorry, Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that you were going to say it, Richard. That battle right there, Hans Renko gets through there, and Kanchin, the real loser, is now he's got to have to contend with Konno. Konno all over his bumper now, Richard.
Well, guys,
go ahead, Rich.
Let me just say.
Kanchin was into the back of that Mustang, and he's going to lose his position. He got into the back of Alex Brown.
There was no touch. There was no touch. I was all over it. He made a way. There might have just been a glancing touch, but no foul there. Now Kanchin has got. I was going to say, I'm the team boss of this team. I was going to issue some orders there. Let Kanchin win, because that means I win as well. But
Is that how that works, huh?
We'll have to just let it go.
I think you've got a good chance. I think we've watched Kanchin. He was able to stay with Konno. We'll see if he's able to stay with him on these old tires. Look at Konno run down that Mustang ahead of him of Brown. Brown, you'll see Brown make a lot of ground up here through the straight. He'll pull away. But through the curvy sections, that Mustang is slowing these guys down. You know, and we saw Hans Sorenko racing like a madman. Maybe Todd doesn't know if these guys have to pit or not. Maybe.
Guys, you've got Amjad Yaman coming up through the field there, just causing all kinds of... And Christian Challenger now splitting those cars up. It looks like Amjad Yaman just peeled off the car, peeled off into the pits.
Yes, and meanwhile, John Allen took second place away from Sonny Kanchin in the melee that occurred when the GS cars came through. And now he's in third position, and we've got only about 12, maybe 14 minutes left in this race, and it's going to be a battle to the end. Meanwhile, Tomoki Konno out in front there, but a GS car coming up behind him. And so a great battle coming down to the wire here in the ST class. In the GS class, the big battle was between Talk Chicken, which was Todd Ontarenko. He's made good on his pass of Steve Brown. Steve Brown's being left behind.
With Torque Chicken of Todd Hanzarenko in front. Meanwhile, Sean, I think it's safe to say that John Deuce Allen has caught Tomoki Konno.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, Deuce is right there right now. John having a great drive today. Sonny has just seemed to kind of fallen off the group there just a little bit. They've been able to pull away a bit. Not giving up on Sonny yet. We've still got time left. He's got about 5 minutes to get this done, but these laps are closing down right now. And again, John Allen and Konno right now have been able to open it up just a bit. But I got to admit, man, Konno is just awfully strong. I mean, he smells the blood. He smells the finish line right now, and I think that's all he's thinking about.
Allen has caught Konno, but, I hear somebody in the wall. Let's see if it's anybody important. Could be Dexter Castro? Nope, I guess not. I guess everybody's okay. Passing Konno, that's going to be what my dad always said. It's going to be like milking a rooster. The hard part starts once you catch him. Well, he's caught him, and now he has the hard part in front of him.
Here's the problem, though. I mean, Konno's coming up on Stefan Overgaard. He's getting ready to lap his own class here, and Chris Houston and Overgaard in a little battle of their own, fighting for position. And now, again, Konno's going to have to deal with that. It's right in front of him. He's definitely going to catch him. He's shown the pace throughout this race.
You know, and we were on that Overgaard-Houston battle.
Brown into the pits, small thing. Catching Konno is one thing. Passing him is totally another thing.
Yes, Konno works his way around Houston now, and now he's got right here. He's got this Mustang behind him, Oh, and Konno's off track. Allen gets by.
Oh, there you go. A
Allen
mistake.
to the lead. Konno taking it back to the inside, trying to anyway. Can't quite do it. He's
Hackworth
got
really.
Steve.
Yeah, go ahead. Hackworth, there's no reason for Hackworth to be in there. He's got this thing wrapped up. He's 21 seconds ahead of the next guy. Don't cause a problem here, Liam. These guys are battling, and now Konno gets back in front. Allen, Deuce in, and Liam, wait a minute, buddy. Those guys are battling for the lead, and he does that. He's going to let him race.
Yeah, Liam's a very, very considerate driver. He's doing the right thing. They're staying behind them. Very difficult to effect a pass when two guys are battling in front of you. Anyway, Konno back into the lead in ST. Now Liam can put the power of the Mustang down.
Right,
get
now he
past
can do
all
it.
these guys.
Boy, you like to see that. That's just some smart driving. You know, you don't. He's running. He's got a big lead. Oh, and here's the pass. Allen tucks in, and no, he's not going to make it. I didn't think Allen was going to do it that time, but he tried to tuck his nose in there. Konno now. Now this is interesting because these MX-5s sometimes get held up through this twisty section. They're actually almost as fast as the Mustangs. Well, not as fast as Hackworth because he's good in that Mustang. But now we have a two-car battle. 1:55 minutes left until the green flag. Sonny Kanchin has fallen off the pace. It's really a two-car battle for the lead between Konno and Deuce Allen. Meanwhile, I'm going to run down the top 5 in the Mustangs. We don't need to go there. Our leader place, Patrick Bieri. In 3rd place, comfortably, Steve Brown. 4th place, we just saw him, Liam Hackworth. And running in 5th place is Amjad Yaman. Let's go back now to that MX-5, which is really the battle. Oh, and we have a spinner. Allen loses it. He's lost it. He's going to save it, but I think the race is virtually over as far as the victory goes.
Was that Allen?
That was Deuce Allen who lost it.
Allen, yeah, loses it coming off the last turn there, off into the grass. Can't get that car straightened and back on the track. Konno maintains the lead. Don't give up on Kanchin yet. Here comes Kanchin.
Don't give up on Kanchin. He is still in the hunt.
Time to issue team orders.
Let's see. I think that John Deuce is going to be, Deuce is going to be comfortably back in 3rd position. He's well over a minute ahead of anybody who's chasing him. So I think he's fine. I don't think he has a chance to get up there. So now, well, here you go, Richard. Like you said, team orders, huh? 1 and 2.
Yeah, no, we let them battle it out. We don't issue team orders here.
That's not what Asbury Motorsports is all about.
Now, Tomoki Konno, let's face it, he deserves to win. He's won 3 times already, I think, at least twice that I can remember, possibly 3 times. So he's shown his class, no doubt about it. And of course, Bill, you know all about Tomoki Konno in your own series.
Yeah, he is something else. 21 seconds, we go 8, 7, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Our leader crosses the start-finish line now, so I guess that is not the white flag. I guess we have, nope, we're on the last lap. Here we go. White flag is out for our leader. He's got a whole lap to go. He still has a lap and a half to go. Pretty big distance between him and Kanchin, huh, Sean?
Yeah, Konno with a great chance here to take a stranglehold on the points. The driver points lead is Antoine Mayes didn't make the field today, and Konno having a really strong run, really looking to wrap up this race right now here in the last lap. He's really just done it since he got in this car, able to just be really strong, and unfortunately for Kanchin, too strong to catch him. Kanchin done a great job though to put that car in 2nd.
Here we go.
I gotta imagine they're gonna be pretty happy coming home.
And here
1-2
comes
tonight.
here comes our leader in the Mustang for Torque Chicken Racing for Jeff Jacobs and Todd Honzarenko win race number 6 of the Continental Endurance Series. Now let's go back and see the finish for the MX-5s. They have about half a lap to go. Looks like Konno is well out in front. About, quite a distance between him and, nope, he's still back there. Timing and scoring is off. It looks like an easy win for Konno. This may be 3 in a row for Konno, if I believe.
Quite possibly. I just want to mention here, Todd Honzarenko did a little drift into to number 1 there and went off track. What he probably didn't think about is that's going to cost him.
That's right, the minus points.
Oh,
and
Konno having to get around a slow Mustang there as it comes to the last turn. It's Konno to the finish.
Here comes our winner. James Stevenson and Tomoki Konno win for the MX-5 in the Continental Endurance Series race number 6. An exciting race, and I feel justified that I had the pit strategy right.
Well, Asbury Motorsports and 49 Motorsports dominate the top 5 in this ST race today. 1-2 for Asbury Motorsports, 3-4 for 49 Motorsports, and 5th place for Asbury Motorsports. Quite a run for those teams today.
Asbury Motorsports, the team of James Stevenson and Tomoki Konno. We've let the bird out. Somebody has killed the bird, apparently. And now another bird is calling, but that's okay. Let's move on to the next set as we go to the 10th position. And Richard, are you here with me? Nope, I'm still there.
Yes.
Richard, can you help me out, man, and take it from Sonny Kanchin there second?
I have been here all the time.
Oh.
Anyway, second place was Asbury Motorsports car number 74 with Richard Losper and Sonny Kanchin.
Oh, that's a good team.
In third place, 49 Motorsports, the E car. In fifth place, we had another fourth place,